Since 2008, Gaming Gen has been providing staffing, consoles, monitors, and every other essential for amazing events. Rushdown Revolt, a fast-paced fighting game that brings anime fighter mechanics to the platform fighter genre. Use the Spark Cancel system to access insane combos, featuring a unique cast of characters and electrifying gameplay. God of Rock is like nothing you've witnessed before. DNF Duel, coming to Nintendo Switch April 20th. Now you can hit the lab on the go. Guilty Gear Strive Season 2. With 4 new characters including Bridget, Sin, and 2 more characters to be announced for release later this year. Them's Vitenherd Season Pass 1 available now, including Texas the Bull and 3 more upcoming characters along with new stages. Celebrating over 10 years of Skullgirls and 5 years of Skullgirls Mobile. With 4 brand new DLC characters, it's the perfect time to start or get back into the game that Touch Arcade called far and away the best mobile fighting game. MSI Cyborg 15. For only $9.99, you can grab a monster rig pumping out 1080p at 144 Hz. Junk food. Proven quality, featuring support for PS5 and Xbox Series, you can also pick up the brand new Micro Lite available now. Jack Gene, a captivating story where every choice brings countless.
Back with more of the Street Fighter V Top 8 here at Frosty Faustings. We're going down to our final first round loser side match, which will be Just Pokey versus Dual Kevin, who, as I said, has not just been playing Rashid today, nor for a while, but has also been playing G. And it looks like he's lining up again for his G versus Pokey's Falk.
Okay, and I think you had mentioned that before the stream started here, Dual Kevin has not lost.
This man is technically in losers, but also technically has not lost. Well, maybe not technically. Anyway, he got DQ'd because he didn't show up in time. But since then, he's been completely busting everybody all the way through into the top 8, which is about as, well, it is literally as long a path as you can take.
Yep.
But he's been nailing it.
He is definitely trying to channel his inner John Choi right now.
Yes, yes.
Go through the losers bracket over here. But, you know, if anybody was going to give Just a Kid, you know, a chance, you know, to challenge here, because obviously you said Just a Kid is the favorite here.
Yes, I believe
Dual
that's
Kevin, I think, might be one of the biggest rivals that he should run into. Of course, on the loser side, so that means unless Just a Kid loses winners finals, they're not going to fight each other until grand finals, only if Dual Kevin can make it that far. But Just Pokey and using this Falk, and Falk is another one of those characters that we have seen just the rise of with players like Forfills. This character is such a problem now, as you can see here, starting out from Just Pokey. This corner pressure gets the stun right away, but G is still G, and G is never dead until he's dead, and now he's dead.
Now he's dead. Yeah, we talked a lot about Dual Kevin, but I don't want to give short shrift to Just Pokey, who got second place at the last Frosty Faustings last year.
Nice.
So a very, very strong player. And although in their matchup history on FG Combo, Dual Kevin's got a 75% win rate, in the last year, Just Pokey has had the better win rate. So
there you go. There you go. And so again, like I said, Falk is another one of those characters that has just really risen to the top here and is considered one of the stronger characters these days.
Yeah.
And you can see a lot of it has to do with this range and just the mix-up options that she has once she can get established. It's still going. Remember that thing?
She's got big plus frames. She's got big buttons. She's got big damage. She's really got a lot. Very strong.
Yeah, we really haven't seen Dual Kevin have a chance to really do much with G right now, outside of very just fundamental stuff here.
So Trigger's already out of here. Dual Kevin with Trigger 2.
Yeah, but and no presidentiality levels right now.
No.
So he's been stuck at 0 or 1, I should say, for quite some time.
Playing pretty good active defense. He's moving forward, but he's really keeping his eye on whether Just Pokey moves in.
Yeah, and you know what? He's fine playing the way that he's playing. He's got a big life lead right now. But here we go. Time for, and just jumps out of there.
Offensive V-Rev, and Dual Kevin waits it out.
Yeah,
take the round.
18 seconds left on the clock. Smart decision right there. Expecting the opponent to try to get the bust out and get the momentum on their side with such little time left on the clock.
Just Pokey scheming, moving forward, using those really strong far buttons. And that Stand Fierce has very funky property of like her not having a hurt boxing part of it that you wouldn't expect. Dual Kevin's over it though, and he's in for pressure if he wants. He does.
Yeah, that forward Fierce, unfortunately, you know, can be basically considered a mini fireball. So if you jump over it, oh wow, going with the V trigger too.
Yep. So twice at the ends of rounds where otherwise I liked a lot about what Just Pokey did. He woke up with EX and got busted for it.
Yeah, it might just be one of those situations like, oh, I woke up with EX last time. Dual Kevin's gotta believe that I've been trained not to do it.
Yeah, and again, there's a long history between the two players, so it's not like they're coming at this at Yomi level 0. Right. Like they're at Yomi level 1,000,000 already.
Oh, whoa, too far away. But again, that doesn't explode until Falk manages to hit it. Has the fireball charged up, ready to go.
Oh. Not quite there on the whiff punish.
Oh, what a counter by Dual Kevin. Again, that was definitely a we played each other a lot counter right there. Oh, gets the cross up, and this is huge. Gets out of this corner because a lot of what Just Pokey is doing is slowly trying to push Dual Kevin into the corner. And now Dual Kevin has the corner position, but gets hit out of the air, so the command grab, he wasn't expecting that. Should be able to get a big punish here, though.
Big opportunity for Dual Kevin yet again. He's in. Doesn't overextend. Oh. It's not enough. After having seen Just Pokey do Wake Up EX twice, Dual Kevin thought, for sure you're not doing that again. And goes up to match point.
Acting like you won't get command grabbed. Ooh, the crush right here. Off the wall. And now corner position right away for Dual Kevin. This is one of the first times we've seen Dual Kevin win the corner push at the start of the round. But look at this, Just Pokey fighting his way out of there real fast. Plus frames on the shotgun there. Again, Dual Kevin with a lot of air-to-airs challenging those situations. The reversal does not want to deal with those plus frames.
He continues to show really, really strong defense. Even he's moving around, he's jumping in sometimes, but his anti-airs have been great, his air-to-airs have been great. He's neutralized a bunch of stuff. V-revs have been great. So very aware play.
Oh, look at the footsies right there. That heavy kick finding its mark. And here we go. V-trigger activation gives them all this. The setup. Wake up buttons from Pokey. Not scared at all. Gonna go to the super. Gonna be fairly scaled, starting with 2 lights. But he has no rounds to give at this point, so might as well spend it. He just needs to find a couple more hits, but so does Dual Kevin. Oh! Crush counter. Can't combo off of that. Raw activation.
Zone, maybe? Yeah, that is the idea here. Look at the clock now. 14 on it. Dual Kevin. He only needs 1 hit, really, if it's the right one, so he doesn't need to stab in yet, but he's running out of time now.
Yeah, gotta watch your legs. Gotta watch out for that EX low. Oh, not sure what Dual Kevin tried to go for there. Didn't come out fast enough. And there we go, Just Pokey staying alive.
That comeback was started out by him doing Wake Up Crouching Light Kick, which is like the 3rd version of what to do on Wake Up after having blocked and done EX Wake Up.
Right.
So really mixing it up well.
That's the Street Fighter V RPS right there. Waking up with buttons is absolutely a necessary option.
He's in. Dual Kevin trying to jump! And he's stuck now. Uh-oh, bad spot.
Done. And
She
look at
might
this.
kill.
Yeah, Just Pokey should be able to get most of this done. It is enough, and Just Pokey takes it and ties it up 1-1 against Dual Kevin. We were talking about, you were saying that he's been winning the majority of the matches in the past year. So it's definitely a match here right now where both of these players are thinking about all that history right now and thinking to themselves, what have I done before? How has he beaten me in the past? And trying to make the proper adjustments.
Most recently, not long ago, they played at Casa online. That was in 2023, and it was a 2-1 win by Pokey.
Oh, dang. Well, Dual Kevin here getting a nice jump in to start. And again, getting that corner push right at the beginning. He's going to be able to link off of that. Yeah, meaty buttons right there. Stopping wake-up buttons from Just Pokey. Ooh!
Jeez. What a conversion.
Back throw to push him back towards the corner.
Hey. No response from Dual Kevin. He's got a couple of glowing red bars now. Not going to get a chance to use it yet. His stun is in trouble.
Oh, what a button to press to be able to get the V-trigger activation. Oh, the Wake Up EX works this time. Not going to be discouraged.
No
no
fear.
punish.
Kevin's still got that second hit of the trigger
you
ready
see
to
the
go.
Dash up into nothing at that point.
Oh,
Whoa, that was interesting. But just the patience from Pokey, waiting for Dual Kevin. Gets the anti-air, and now just Pokey gonna try to take Dual Kevin out of this tournament and give him his first loss.
yeah, that's right, yeah. And Dual Kevin's playing a little differently, and in ways that, yeah, are not as effective right now. He's jumped in, he's been anti-aired, he's been over-pressing as well, and he's been hit on the ground.
This is a sign of that frustration. You're playing a little looser and not as careful because that mental fortitude of playing super patient eventually starts to wear down after a while.
Okay. Looking for the hit confirm. Nothing. Pokey just waits it out.
Oh, what? Wow. And then he misses with the V-trigger.
Yeah, that could have been a
Oh,
lot
but
more.
he's going to
Big
be able to
chance.
get the combo off of this.
Yes. This is combo. Oki. Next hit is stun.
Goes for the meaty, and look at this. Finds the crouching medium kick hit. So there we go. Good damage there. Still has a little bit more V-trigger, spends it. Woo! Tries to go for the throw using that fireball. Using that projectile as a shield. Oh, did he make it over? But he hit her out of the air. Not on the ground.
EX through. It's enough. It's match point now.
Oh my God, the reactions from Dual Kevin right there at the end. Especially when that jab hit her out of the air, he didn't cancel it into one of those whiff specials that gets punished on reset. Again, beautiful air-to-air with a jumping knockdown. With the crush counter from Just Pokey there, pushing Dual Kevin back just a little bit. Air Fireball has definitely been doing a lot of work for Just Pokey.
Yes. And it's in part why Dual Kevin's knockdown in the corner. Back to the wall. Gives up V-meter.
Oh, he's got it in time. That was a true punish. And now look at that corner press. The command grab.
No, okay, that turns it into a setup for Rusick.
Oh, he gets the stun. He should be able to kill off of this because it was just a single hit. Oh, there it is, the heavy kick, and Dual Kevin barely ekes it out against Just Pokey and avenges the earlier loss at Casa Bunch House.
So he moves on in the loser's side, top 8. Just Pokey not going to get second place again here at Frosty Faustings again. That's what he had gotten last year, but 7th place, still great. Excellent work to him.
Yep. Managed to, at any major like this, to get yourself into the top 8. Very, very impressive. Even getting in the top 16, very, very impressive.
Aw, you. So remaining now, we have, of course, waiting in winners finals, Just a Kid and OG on. We're not going there yet, but that will happen in a little while. In losers quarters, we have Chris D versus Marine. They're setting up on stage now. That will be Rashid versus Laura. On the other side, Cold Pipe Zangief versus Dual Kevin. Whether he wants G or Rashid, and I have my suspicions about which one of those two he'll go with, but I guess we'll see if he does it when that match comes up.
As you can see here, no time left here. Dual Kevin trying to press his way over here, and things look like they started going Just Pokey's way here. He was down 0-1 here, but you can see I mean,
it wasn't even over.
So many hits right there.
Yeah.
And then it was 1-1. And like I said, it looked like it was going Just Pokey's way at this point in time. He had double match point here, and Dual Kevin had to win 2 rounds in a row. And this clutch round right here where he got, this is the scramble with the EX at the end, jabs out of the air, and then he sees the air fireball and a beautiful reaction, manages to get all 3 hits, and that sets up Dual Kevin being able to take it here with the stun. And the setup.
For sure.
And there it is, Dual Kevin advancing forward.
All right, well, that was that match. Again, we're moving on now to the next round of losers. It will be Marine, Laura. It will be Chris D. Rashid. They've already picked their characters, so I know that that's the case. No surprises there. Again, Chris D comes into this. This is his first big top 8. He's somebody who's been playing for a long time. He told me he had to actually DQ himself from ST, for example, because he made top 8 here. So this is somebody who's been playing for a long time.
Dang, okay.
Congrats to him for his spacing or first placing. But Marine has been in big moments before. She would love to keep going.
Yeah, one of the tough things for Chris D right now, he just lost to Allura, right? That was OG Yon that he just lost to. And now he's got to face another one. So, and one that's, you know, kind of a different style as well. So, gonna have to adjust here. And
I think it'll be of paramount importance for Chris D to check more of what Laura likes to do. It's not something he did quite often enough versus OG Yon.
All right, here we go. The plus frames in there. What a backdash by Marine, but chased down by Chris D. And again, Marine with the wake-up buttons. You can see that's definitely one of her tendencies. You got to make sure your meaties are on point against Marine, because she is not scared to wake up with those 3-frame buttons and steal some turns.
That said, before that happened, Chris D had some nice knockdowns, some nice pressure. Stuff to build on, maybe.
Yeah, but you see how quickly it turns around, especially if that standing light punch is a counter hit as well, because then she gets the combo off of that into the knockdown. And that's how a lot of her parties have been started. And you see the shimmy right there?
Hey, out of here. So I'll not straight check. Christy did escape where he had been hit by OG on in that circumstance before.
And now the V-shift from Marine. And again, the checks at the buttons, and that's not going to be a huge punish. And there's the check. There's the check. Oh, and look at this, the mix-up. Not quite a stun, not quite a death, but the overhead is going to be able to take it. And so Chris ties it up 1-1 here in rounds.
The game tells me that it said counter hit there, which means she was doing the wake-up button yet again.
Like I said, definitely something that she tends towards more often than not. So like I said, if you get yourself hit by wake-up buttons, that just means you've got to make sure your meaties are in proper timing. Oh, look at that
little spacing trap.
Yeah. I'm staying to the front this time because Marine accidentally walked herself a little bit out of the corner. Oh,
yo! Forbidden combo? Not quite. Okay, that would have been sick though.
That would have been a combo video set up right there. But nice V reversal. Get out of that corner. Again, Rashid's so good at controlling where he is on the screen at all times.
She does not have trigger yet. Christine knows that. Oh, you're giving her that red bar.
Oh,
nice.
There we go, and there we go. V-trigger ability to be activated here. Not yet. She's still holding up to that punish.
Here comes Marine.
And she still has that trigger, raw trigger activation, but it's straight out of the air. Okay, here comes the thunderclap. It's coming. It's coming. You got to deal with it. Marine not pressing too hard afterwards. Okay.
Hey, Christy did what he didn't do often enough versus OG on. He checked the movement, the stolen turn. Two big situations, and that's a big part of why he took this first game.
Round 1.
Yeah, so having played against OG in this matchup might have definitely helped, you know, keep his brain in the Laura mindset here. Now, oh, good tech, but again, there's that light eagle spike. And here we go, plus frames in the corner. And Marine backdashes a lot in the corner as well. Oh, what? She whipped the throw and then still managed to get the light punch out in time. But still down very much in life here. Gonna need a patented Laura comeback. And this is the start of it.
Nice block, but still big plus frames. Steals a huge turn. Chris is in trouble.
Nice V.
Oh no!
Oh, but no punish from Marine. Oh,
can you punch that?
No.
Oh boy.
It's so deceiving. He keeps moving forward after that kick, and you gotta dash up and chase it. Oh, not gonna be able to cross up because he moved so far forward. And here we go, Christine now gonna get the jump in. Big combo for him. Doesn't complete the medium spinning mixer to get better plus frames. That's gonna punish.
Oh, she was ready there.
Tried to go for a shimmy after that elbow.
She backs off slightly, hoping to cage Christy.
Gets the overhead. That's not going to be able to combo, so she just goes for the throw on the plus frame. V reversal, but Christie has jumped out of the corner now.
Oh.
Cat out of the air. Nice confirm. But the wake up buttons again.
Wow. Okay. Yep.
That's a spacing trap we've seen him use before. And the
He
run
did it.
up.
Oh, what a genius. I love that he went for that at the end. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he just screwed it up before. You can get that out of run, right? But if you want grab. But he went to the well again, and this time there was water. So he moves on in loser's side.
All right. So Marine out of the tournament here. Christie using that Laura practice that he got against OG on here to help him versus Marine. As you mentioned, he was able to check a lot of the movement options for Marine. A little, like right there, perfect example, checking that Avant. And then just goes for the overhead to finish right there. And you see, like I said, Marine not pushing off of that EX Thunderclap. And there it is right there, another check on that forward dash. And there, right there, was a big missed opportunity for Marine. Didn't get the punish on the Eagle Spike. Couldn't chase down that one either.
There were some moments in here where she could have had a little more. It's true.
Yeah, and that spacing trap there is so nice. And then there it is, the finish right there for Christie. And you can see Marine obviously having a great time here and making this top
awesome.
8. So
Shout out to Marine. Ends up in 5th place. Now we have another battle to determine who else will end up in 5th place and who else will move on. It's between Cold Pipe and Dual Kevin. So Cold Pipe Geef, we saw V-Trigger 2 Geef before. I would suspect it's G.
Yeah.
Would be my suspicion for Dual Kevin here. Max Power G. The most presidential G is throwing out
fireballs.
Some fireballs that are just real tough to deal with, and especially if you are somebody who's a loyalist to V-Trigger 2. We'll see if that's the case. I'm not sure, but if that is true, it's extra tough. So that would be my guess. We'll see if that's what happens.
Yeah, I know Zangief players absolutely loathe that max presidentiality fireball, and that's why when you're a G player against Zangief, that's kind of your goal. Sometimes you're not fighting too hard for the presidential meter, but I think in this particular case here,
I'm looking for V skill too as well. If it is G.
Yeah,
Yep, it sure is G protection. That means if he gets knocked down, he retains that level of presidentiality. So even if Geef gets in, it's still tough for him. Trigger 2 as well, totally makes sense. Very common arrangement. And was it Trigger 2 again for Cold Pipe?
I think so. Yeah, yep.
Oh, wow,
and of course that G protection also makes it so that he just takes less damage too. So a lot of ways to stave off, a little bit of the momentum from Zangief vortexes.
His space control can be really effective. We'll see though. Again, I've really liked Cold Pipe's footsies. It's been huge. And one, oh my goodness!
Oh yeah. Says, you know what? If you're gonna armor, I'm just gonna cancel into the command grab.
Oh no! It has already begun. It has already begun.
Yep. And you see it every time he throws that fireball, instantly into G protection. So yeah, he's not going to lose any presidentiality, and then actually wakes up with the buttons as well. Oh my goodness. He is not taking any damage right here.
And he's looking for anti-air. Cold Pipe's not jumping. Again, I really like Cold Pipe's approach. Yes!
Now look, very little damage right there thanks to G protection.
Yo!
Oh, catches the V-shift. Oh, here we go. Activation. It's still scary. One SPD could kill him right now.
Yes.
But can he get in there?
It could be chip. Yeah, it could just be chip. For Dual Kevin, there was no more reversal. So tough spot to be in. But Cold Pipe did do the work of getting into the corner.
Yeah. And that's the thing, right? As much as, quote, Zangief is bad in this game, he's still scary. He gets you one time and you're like, oh, here we go. I'm in the mix.
Yeah.
As long as he can get a heavy or an EX SPD.
Ugh. The Q pose. That was looking for a command grab there. Would have been a nice read, but Dual Kevin was already on the next level.
Yep, every time. Throws the fireball into the charge up. Doesn't even need the charge up necessarily, just doing it anyway.
Okay.
And as long as you see that V-Skill 2 flashing down in Dual Kevin's corner, you know he's got that activated. ready to go. Oh, man.
Hey, it's
Oh,
a
okay.
chance. No, we missed it. Oh, huge opportunity. You get very few of those versus Dual Kevin versus G. And he never got another in that game. Excellent first game by Dual Kevin. Total control.
Yep, and played out exactly how we expected it to, basically. Is just get that presidentiality up to 2 and just go ham, especially with no V-Trigger 1 on Zangief. Even with the V-Trigger 1, though, that splash reaches so far
it's tough.
that you're at a range where that V-Trigger 1 might not even be able to vacuum in.
That definitely happens.
Oh, what a backdash!
This time he was right. Yeah, already on the next level yet again.
Yep.
Dual Kevin is there.
Love seeing that back and forth adjustment from the players. But there's that G protection. He's still at level 2 presidentiality. Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Hey, oh, that was a chance.
Yep. Oh, here we go. And there it is, the Fierce SPD. So he's going to be right. Actually, that was a medium SPD.
Right back to this range.
Okay.
Huge opportunity yet again.
How's he going to
He
handle
reads
this?
it. Aye.
One SPD could kill. Could kill if he can get one in there.
I'm not sure because there is a lot of levels.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The G protection.
Against
I
the
forgot.
mortal human,
yeah,
probably.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. Not against the president of the world, right?
Yep.
So,
Yep.
not going to happen over here. And there you go. Dual Kevin manages to take it. Ouch! Just a headbutt to start the round. Finds the combo off of it, but Dual Kevin, this is one of those situations where it doesn't even matter if you're down in life. You just keep playing that game because the chip damage that you get off of that fireball splash is such a problem.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got to find a way to get that presidentiality level up right now. He's still at 0. Here we go. There's 1. Oh,
that's only -4.
and there's 2. And time to start throwing the fireworks here. It's the 4th of July. Set up. Yep, and now
man.
the stun.
Well, fantastic pick by Dual Kevin. He did exactly what he needed to do. He picked the right character with the right V system. And not just that, naturally, right? But just excellent control. The reads were there. We saw him adapt immediately as soon as he saw V skill backdash. No longer heavy into command grab, but heavy into dash punch instead. Just stuff like that was him reading the mix-ups right and also putting himself at the right spot.
Yeah, and again, that, I mean, as well as Cold, I mean, obviously, congratulations to Cold Pipe making it all the way, getting to 5th place over here, but this is a perfect example here of why a lot of people do consider Zangief, you know, one of the weaker characters. He just has matchups like this, and probably more than any other character that he has matchups like this that are just so difficult to deal with.
Absolutely right. So that is it for Cold Pipe. Again, as you say, hats off to him for having gotten that far. But it's not going to continue. So it will now be in losers semis, Chris D versus Dual Kevin.
You
We're
have-
not doing that quite yet. We're going to go to winner's side
I
first.
was just about to say, you have my sympathies, Cold Pipe. Hashtag justice for grapplers. Come on. Let's get some good grappler stuff going on in some Street Fighter 6. Let's see some Zangief, man. Where's my Zangief? Where's my Zangief?
I would love to.
Capcom, where's my Zangief? Show me my Zangief.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, look. Not every grappler is struggling in this game. There's some good ones, dude.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, we just saw G take W
Yeah,
and in part with the big command grab. So there's some good ones. There's also a little character named Laura, who we're going to see back up on stage again with OG on. Just a Kid will be there with Jury. We've talked about a lot of characters who people think are strong, but we can't do that without also mentioning Jury. Jury, too, is in that conversation for many people of being just outside of the very best character in the game.
I mean, and again, Just a Kid, you know, playing the long con, right? Like, oh, I'm going to keep playing this character that's not very good because eventually she'll get buffed. No, but
did,
seriously,
but he also has been stepping it up big time, of course.
And of course, and you know what? He was doing super well with her, even despite the fact that she wasn't particularly strong in the past, you know. But again, you know, this Just a Kid, I mean, you can't talk about Just a Kid without talking about his dad, Brian F., right, who has definitely put in a lot of work training him and getting him up to this level here. I know I saw Brian F. talking about the SFL finals yesterday and how proud he was of his CLG team that he put together, Just a Kid being on there as well. They got second place, the team UIU, but Just a Kid obviously has managed to level up. And in fact, the very first Frosty Faustings I came here, that was the first time I saw Just a Kid, and that was when he was Batman, something like not Batman or something. I forgot what.
Because I'm Batman. Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and people were telling me, keep an eye on this kid, keep an eye on this kid, and here he is right now, Just a Kid, going up against Ogion's Claw.
Yeah, it is a character I've seen him play, not as commonly, for sure, but I'm sure they've hashed this out many times. In fact, on FG Combo, they've played a lot, and for Just a Kid, it's been a 75% win rate.
Okay, so yeah, definitely probably doesn't like the Laura versus the Jury. Gonna go with this Claw instead. A little bit trapped in the corner here. Vega obviously has a way to get out there, but I like the long range punish on that forward fierce. And look at this, the pressure in the corner. Just a Kid has not let up just yet. And then gets the jump in, gets the shimmy, almost the stun. In fact, this is even gonna be better with no scaling on the stun, and Just a Kid looking so solid here in round number 1.
Round 2.
It's what you expect from him. He has so much control. His awareness is fantastic. He mixes it up well, and I don't just mean in terms of like, is he going to grab or not? Like that kind of mix-up. It's also his mobility and where he is on screen. He really plays with it really well.
Back to this neutral here, but again, that standing medium kick for Jury is so strong for many reasons. It's fast, it's far, and it's also 2 hits too. So there's that initial hit that's really fast that can catch people up close. A lot of active frames makes it nice. Oh no, no juggle. Hey, I feel like that was an execution error from Ogion.
Yeah, and then missed the link afterward, went into stuff that doesn't quite happen. It's Just a Kid.
Oh, and there it is.
So we're in winners finals. We're in the first 3 situations. I wonder if maybe the Vega pick was him trying it out. Again, I've seen him play Vega before. It's not like it's the first time, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the character select.
Character switch. Let's see if he does go back to the Laura, but you know, it might just be one of those situations where because of their history, he knows that this isn't necessarily a favorable matchup either. But it is the character that he's more used to, and Laura definitely does have the better mix-up situation. So, you know, it's one of those things that sometimes if you just guess right, you can basically take out anybody. I mean, we were commentating, obviously, IDOM at EVO, and, you know, he was just right 99% of the time.
James, all you got to do in fighting games is guess correctly.
Yep, exactly. Just be right.
Just be right.
Just be right.
Sounds
and you
easy.
will have no problem in fighting games. Just read everything every one of your opponents is going to do every single time, and you'll win. Oh, dang, just raw. Okay. Go right in there. -2 on block, so safe. Oh, what a confirm. Single hit confirmed. Oh, going with
hoping to set up cross-up? Yeah, that actually might not have been cross-up yet. Here's Ogion.
Yeah, and this is what I was saying. You know, regardless of whether this is a bad matchup or not, Laura can Laura you. And once she starts that, it very rarely matters who the opponent is. It's just, can she win this neutral here? And Laura doesn't have the range on her buttons to compete with something like Jury Fireballs and standing medium kick. And that might be one of the reasons why Ogion wanted to go with Vega, who has the range, but obviously not the mix.
Just gets playing very focused on a certain spot. It's like just outside of Laura crouching medium kick. Yeah, he hangs out there yet again.
Yep, just that perfect distance right there. No reason to really press forward. He's winning. The clock is in his favor despite it. Oh, but wait. Fishing with that Torres heavy punch. Finds its mark. Didn't check the forward. Command dash.
Again, really holding on to that range. It's outside of elbow. It's outside of maybe just in forward fierce. Yeah, that is. So he blocked. Back to this range.
Yeah, and you see Ogion trying to fish. See, that's why he goes for those light elbows and such, because he's trying to bypass that standing medium kick distance. because Just the Kid is so good at standing at that range. Oh, and then he finds his way in, catches OG on by surprise. I don't think this is going to kill, but he's going to have a big life lead now. And so he just needs one more tap. Oh, and there you see right there exactly what I was saying, the range differential between Jury and Laura right there.
That hasn't been too bad for Ojion to try that out. No, Just the Kid shuts it down right away. A chance for mix-ups, and Just the Kid is just really strong at that.
Oh, well, here we go. Ojion does have the corner. Sacrifice a little health to get into this position. Can take this still. Oh.
Looking for the thunderclap, nothing came. And here's Ojion yet again, really trying to harass.
Oh no! Got baited by the neutral jump quote shimmy. And here we go. Stun, no. This is going to be a great position for Just the Kid if he can get the stun on a single hit. But what a chase down. Here we go.
Woo! He was looking for the V-shift. He was looking for backdash. Maybe he was even looking for button, but none of that stuff came. And Just the Kid will take the game.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you know, the way that you stated there, it's not a bad option to go for because it would beat a lot of things. Only thing it didn't beat was just blocking. And that is what Just the Kid did. All right, here we go. The Laura mix. Yep. Oh, and he dashed. He was expecting Just the Kid to backdash there. He was really hard read chase down there. Nice. Counter hit Link.
Just sets it up. I really like that as a choice. He couldn't punish.
Oh, yeah, he saw it. He saw it. He had the preview on the activation. Oh, too far away for the throw. Just the Kid walking backwards. And Just the Kid always ready every single time he walks backwards to look for the throw, and he has the punish almost every single time. So even, again, you don't have to be on the offense to shimmy. If you're -2 and walk backwards and they choose to go for a throw, that's still a shimmy for you.
Empty jump into whiff punish. So many different angles he has.
I think the way that Jury looks like she's just twirling in place when she does that.
Yeah, her movement's so cool looking. It's like snake-like almost.
Yep.
She kind of slithers forward in her dash.
Oh, here we go. Plus counter. Just the right timing for Ojion to hit the button. He's got the life lead here, but here comes Just the Kid. He's got the 2-0 lead. Just the Kid has 2 match points. And here we go. Catches with the shimmy. Again, 2-hit button right there. Oh, no. That's going to be a stun. And he's got 2 bars to be able to finish this off. Doesn't even need the second one. Takes it, and you can see Ojion, the disappointment on his face here, and almost kind of the what do I do frustration look on his face. Like, he knows that Just the Kid is like a demon for him, you know, just hasn't been able to figure out how to beat him yet.
Hey, buddy, he's been a demon for absolutely everybody in this bracket all weekend because he's in grand finals on winner's side. I mean, I think in particular about that spot on screen he was hanging out at. He was glued to that
right
spot.
There. Yep.
Glued to it. And when he moved out of it, it was just very difficult to see it coming. This is an example of that.
I mean, heck, both of us being West Coasters, Just the Kid is a demon to us at Combo Breaker. Remember, taking out that entire West Coast team in the 5v5.
Again, he is qualified for Capcom Cup for a reason. So, he's in grand finals again, as we mentioned. We're now going to move down to the top 4 match.
Was he?
I'm sorry, what did I say? Grand finals and winner's side.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
So was he champion last year here at Frosty Faustings as well?
Let me look that up.
Okay. Because you mentioned that Just Pokey got second place.
No, I think it was Punk actually.
Oh,
yeah,
Punk was here last
Punk.
year. Okay.
No, actually last time Jury Just Kid got 9th place. Which I think he wasn't happy about.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so the losers match coming up next. We got Chris D, who again, he told me that he hasn't made a big top 8 in this way, but he's really made a great showing of it so far as he continues to go through. Dual Kevin will be his opponent again, who hasn't actually been beaten by any people yet other than himself.
Yeah, and Just Pokey came really, really close. You know, who had, as you mentioned, defeated Dual Kevin more often recently, and I really thought that Just Pokey was going to advance forward, but Dual Kevin clutching it out there in that second to the last round in that scramble situation. Put himself here now.
So I think this is going to be G again. I actually talked with Chris D about, hey, if you have to play dual Kevin, what matchup do you think that's going to be? Do you think that's going to be Rashid Mirror? He said, I really doubt it. I really doubt it. And it is G that dual Kevin's walking into.
I'm summoning a storm.
All right, and it looked like he went with V-Skill 2 with G again? Or was that V-Trigger 2? Oh, it was V-Trigger 2. Okay, so he's sticking with that V-Trigger 2. It's very interesting because, you know, most Gs still go with that V-Trigger 1, but dual Kevin showing some of the power of V-Trigger 2.
I really like V-Trigger 2 this season. I think it's really cool. You get combos that are some different routes than V-Trigger 1. And of course, if you're at max presidentiality, you have some of the V-Trigger 1 capabilities anyway.
Ooh, counter hit, fishing with that stand light punch. Gets in there with the command grab. Gonna take him to the corner this way. Whew.
Already there.
Oh, nice delay in the jump arc over there to catch the anti-air crouch heavy punch. So Christie's got to find a way out of this corner. That trade will actually be great. Activation means that dual Kevin can't take advantage of that V-shift.
Wait. Excellent awareness by Christie. He's got Oki. Dual Kevin, of course, knows exactly what Rashid is looking for in that instance. Offense yet again.
Oh, and he goes for the throw, and look at this. Oh, he tries to go for the okie doke, but unfortunately...
Oh, it all worked out?
Wait. Oh, can he chase him down? No. That was an interesting... I don't think that's what dual Kevin was trying to go for at all.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to maybe go for a rush. Oh, he got him with the crouching medium kick and the confirm. And it was an easy confirm because as soon as he saw Rashid start to swing, it's like, just do it, just cancel because he's not blocking, obviously.
Right. Kind of a cautious situation there for Chris D. You can see him hoping to get a read on what dual Kevin's defensive choices are.
Oh no, too slow on that punish to the V-shift. Got the jump in though. Good jump in attacks from Rashid.
What a cage, but not for long. Dual Kevin finds the key. He's got trigger.
Trade. Oh no, the whip punish right outside the range. He wanted to do a heavy kick into activation. Actually, no, I don't think he had the trigger yet.
Hoping to get out of what he probably expected was a grab, but dual Kevin was there.
So dual Kevin takes the game. And yeah, dual Kevin continues this loser's brackets run over here. As you said, getting DQ'd in the first round, meaning he has to play the absolute maximum number of games to get the grand finals, and he is working his way there. He's one game up. This is still 2 out of 3 because we're at losers semis. So even though the last one was 3 out of 5, we're at 2 out of 3 again. And again, the delay with that eagle spike there, stopping the anti-air.
Hey, Chris is in here from upstate New York. He's got the corner. He's been very consistent.
Yeah. His anti-airs have been amazing. And let's see how much meter he chooses to spend. Yeah, he wants the kill. He spent everything that he got to make sure.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, yep, that's nice confirm right there. You get the counter hit, you get the link afterwards. Rolls to keep himself safe, and oh, there's that crouching fierce. No jumping out of the corner for you.
Dual Kevin really holding on to that spot. Yes. Big damage and stun.
Oh, he went for it. He went for the command grab. Let's see what he goes for this time. Oh no, he just missed the meat. No, actually, I think that was an early meaty and then tried to bait out the EX.
We saw that attempt before.
Yeah.
It actually worked, you know, his previous opponent. Not here versus dual Kevin.
He
Patient.
didn't walk back far enough. He still got thrown.
Oh, what a response! This time he saw it. Previously, dual Kevin had jumped out of that on reaction. This time, Chris D had his own counter reaction, and it was perfect.
And there you go. Look at this, tying it up 1-1. Again, 2 out of 3. So this is it. This is final game right here. And you see the crowd in the back throwing out the Rashid, crouching heavy punches. They know it's a good button.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody. That button's been good since season 1, man.
Interesting that Christie has done so many eagle spikes that now Dual Kevin's actually not anti-airing for fear of it. Here comes Chris, who's got the corner.
That's going to be a big punish.
Yeah. But again, the utility of that has otherwise paid off.
Oops,
oh, that's
that was
punishable.
an execution error, but
Went
man,
for a little bit too big of a button.
Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, God, the buttons on G, the range. His buttons are so good.
Ah, the little tax of crouching short. Christie would love to go in there. Sweep is the solution for Dual Kevin. You mentioned the buttons from G. Again, that's part of what I like about V-Trigger 2 is that you can turn those great footsies buttons into specific damage dealers when you have Trigger 2 already going.
And you know, I'm talking about his great buttons, and he's going up against Rashid.
Yeah,
okay,
pretty good,
you know,
pretty good.
Rashid's got some amazing buttons himself. Oh no, he threw out that medium kick and just ate the jump in as a result. So, you know, you'll take that trade if you're Dual Kevin, but he's right back in there. He has gone to that so many times, and Dual Kevin has blocked it.
But that, again, that's part of why he's gotten in too, because he's done regular jumps. So he's making it work in a way.
Storm is coming. Oh, yep, there it is, just like how you're talking about. Standing medium kick can't combo into anything else. But you've got that V-trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, is this going to kill? 2 light punches at the start. It's not enough!
That's a big boy in a big tall hat right there.
But no presidentiality. But again, not as much of a concern because it's not Zangief this time. But Dual Kevin can still take this with a nice combo here, spending 2 bars for sure would be able to get it on a strong confirm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I mean he'll have super.
Oh, there it is right there, yep. 16 seconds. Oh, what a timing to jump for Christie.
That puts him at match point. They're both there now.
Oh, little do you know, PlayStation, this gameplay is definitely being recorded. But Dual Kevin sitting on a bunch of meter right now. If he can get a hit, oh, didn't read it that time. I think that I saw the command grab coming out from Dual Kevin. Oh, too far away. Not this time. Christie playing really offensive now. Really trying to.
Maybe supposed to have an eagle spike. I don't know. Dual Kevin gets a chance. He's out of the corner.
Yeah, and good damage too. Activation time. I know, like you said, buttons can convert into a ton of damage, but heck, if you can find a button that's just normally cancelable. Oh, he tried to bait out again.
He was really worried about the 12-frame reversal there. Here comes Chris D.
Oh, that wasn't fast enough. I thought that was going to catch the whiff throw. He tried to air-to-air. No, it's too far. But Dual Kevin dropped it, but he gets the trade. This should be able to take it anyway. And oh my God, you can see it, Chris D. Face in hands right there. So tough to lose in a scramble situation because he had it right there. Actually, they both had it like at least 3 times in that sequence. But oh, you can see it right there. Christie knew this was his opportunity to get that win against Dual Kevin, and it just didn't work out. Oh, that is a tough one to lose right there.
I really like a lot about how he played. It's a bit of a different style than many Rashids. You brought up how Dual Kevin blocked those eagle spikes and punished well, but those eagle spikes were also part of why Dual Kevin didn't always anti-air, which is something like, as G, you can basically do if you think that there's not going to be an eagle spike. So it was that kind of thing. It was some of the mix-ups that he went for. Even before this match, when we saw run into eagle spike as a blow-up against throws, it's just not something you see very often these days. So it's a different style, and I thought that was really cool. Hats off to Chris D in 4th place.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. You were down 2 match points here, and you still brought it back to the very last round. And then, like I said, a scramble at the end. And, you know, as much as these players have been in this environment, you see a lot of scrambles like that because they're both nervous.
Sure.
They are both nervous. And this situation right here, look at this. Activation. He gets the corner position this way. Standard situation. But look at this. Had the opportunity. Oh, just anti-air and a missed. Oh, Just what up?
Yeah, it got a little zany there, but again, Dual Kevin with his experience comes out on top. He makes it into the top 3. So the top 3, you know that Just a Kid's already in Grand Finals on the winner's side. OG On and Dual Kevin will be in losers finals.
Ooh, okay. And again, like I said, I felt like Dual Kevin was probably one of the favorites here to be a challenge against Just a Kid. Again, not saying, I mean, I keep making it sound like Just a Kid's got this, you know, whatever.
No, I think it's right to say that he was the favorite. He's the number 1 seed coming in. I mean, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But sure, of course, Dual Kevin has that challenge. Of course. And we'll see soon whether he gets a chance or whether it will be OG on the rematch. We're going to take a short break. Stick around.
Cut you to pieces again and again and again.
Black Dahlia.
Going down. Don't blink. I've got a job. Yes, time to start the party. Listen up, bunnies. This is Black Dahlia. Coming soon.
The Dragon Ball Battle Hour is coming to Las Vegas on March 4th and 5th. Come see the finals for Dragon Ball Fighters, Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and Dragon Ball Legends to find out who the world champion is. Register as a spectator for free at the Start GG event page and score some original Dragon Ball goodies, like t-shirts, knapsacks, stickers, and more. Hitbox brings you new ways to take control of the game. Head over to hitboxarcade.com/FFXV where you can order the Hitbox, Smashbox, and Crossup. Texas Showdown. With 20 tournaments on the roster for 2023, this is the event to be at if you're into anime fighters or Great Houston food. Super TSB, featuring 5 main tournament titles: Exerd, Strive, BBCF, KOF 15, and DNF Duel. Homebrew Haven, presented by Butt69 and the Moorhead FGC, with $100 pot bonuses for all games. There'll be tons of side games like Smash Ultimate, PM Remix, Skullgirls, and many more. Turning Point. Compete in Guilty Gear Strive, Tekken 7, or Super Smash Bros. And prepare for one of the first big Street Fighter 6 events of the summer. Paradise Arcade Shop, a leading source of controller innovation. The original all-button thin controller, the first mobile fight stick app, the first short-throw cherry buttons, and many other cutting-edge controller innovations. MDF, Magical Defense Force, is a magical girl action comedy kinetic novel featuring 9 chapters of a 24-chapter story and over 500 unique art assets. Don't forget to grab your official Frosty Faustings merchandise. With styles for everyone, you can show your pride for one of Chicago's longest-running FGC events. Frosty Faustings has Matcherino pages for all 25 main games, with 100% of the money going to the players. You're watching Frosty Faustings 15. Here's our schedule for today.
And shout outs to everybody who always makes the best trailers for Combo Breaker right there. Always love watching a lot of FGC guys putting in the work there. You see, like, you know, Esteban helping there, Zed, Tabani, Alex V working on the music and such. So very cool there, and that'll be taking place in May, of course. But we are here at the other Chicago major, here at Frosty Faustings Top 8 Street Fighter 5. Alongside, I'm James Chen, alongside Mr. Ultra David.
Hello, that's right, we're now in the top 3. The top 3 will consist of, in loser's side, OG Yon playing Laura, and for dual Kevin, either Rashid or G. He's had success with both.
Yeah, he hasn't locked in just yet. In fact, maybe you can see it now a little bit. Dual Kevin was looking at OG Yon for a second there, and they're just kind of both chilling there. I'm wondering, Dual Kevin was thinking about it. He was like, what do I go with? What do I go with? Finally locked in, the fist bump, and here we go. Losers, finals, 3 out of 5. Dual Kevin, OG Yon.
We've got the Midwest, we've got the East Coast. And we're going into this. I've loved watching both of these players so far. Trigger 2 yet again, V-Skill 1 yet again for Dual Kevin. It's a cool loadout.
Yeah, again,
it's not a common one. You will, if you see V-Trigger 2, most commonly you'll see V-Skill 2, but I really like this as well.
Yeah, like I said, it's just, you don't see a lot of players going with it. But again, shout outs to the Street Fighter 5 balance team, man. They really made it so that for a lot of characters, most of the loadouts are pretty legit now. And Dual Kevin just coming off with a fierce start here against OG Yon.
Charging it up, at least forcing Dual Kevin away.
He saw you were not crouching. You were just walking forward, and Dual Kevin saw that and was just like,
that man knew the frame that the thunderclap went away, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right? You know, Dual Kevin was one of the players who did play on Street Fighter League, and you know, a lot of players have said being on Street Fighter League is like going into a hyperbolic time chamber, and you just get so much practice and experience against such strong players there.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of very strong players who are Laura mains and secondaries who are from Dual Kevin's area as well. No longer live there, but there's a close relationship nevertheless.
Oh my God, the perfect distance on that. Oh, and then here we go. How much meter is he going to spend on this? Actually, none. Just goes for the meaty afterwards. And OG Yon trying to wake up with buttons. And like I said, you know, a lot of times people say, the meme is, why are you mashing and stuff like that. But in Street Fighter 5, wake up buttons is absolutely one of the options you have to have in this game. If you read Shimmy, that's what you do.
Just like that, already at max level. Not for long.
Oh, nice. Chases down the V-shift. Gets the stun himself this time. What's the big combo he's got here?
Cool, building a bit of V-meter on it as well. He's in the corner.
And this is what Laura does. Like I said, once Laura starts to Laura, but once G starts to G. Oh, no.
And with super, next hit is the kill.
Oh! Not single hit confirmed, but Chip. Actually, OG Yon's got to be scared of activation right now. Because if he,
Oh, that's big minus. Oh, no.
Again.
It's relatively rare to play against somebody who's using it. I mean, it exists, but you may not know what the punish is. I think you can dash forward and press a button.
What Dual Kevin's doing right now is he's chipping away at that life, and now he will die. He will die by chip damage from the super, which is what's making OG Yon scared of activating his own V-trigger. He basically was just daring him, activate, and then I come in there and chip you to death with the super. And so OG Yon never got to activate his V-trigger that round. Now back to this neutral here. And nice swift punish right there for Dual Kevin. Gets the 2 levels charged up again. There we go. And now heavy kick, finding its mark, checking. But you just throw it out there because It's also a good long distance button as well. Same thing as Jury, has those 2 hits, which means it can hit far, late, or quickly close.
Blocking one more of those fireballs might mean V-trigger. So Dual Kevin has really stopped it just like that. He turned it on.
He's like, you're gonna dash forward. I've got that checked, but here we go. Ojion has the activation now. Let's see if he can get something going, but yeah, some characters have those great buttons that just go right under Laura's fireball like that.
The heavy axe kick. I don't think it's what he was looking for. Hey!
That was such a smart decision by Dual Kevin. It was gonna beat everything, even block, because it would have chipped to death. I don't know if there was anything that Ojion could have did in that situation. That might have been checkmate right there. He had V-trigger activated, didn't have any V-shifts or V-reversals available to him.
Yeah.
What a decision, and what situational awareness right there by Dual Kevin. He was like, you know what, as soon as I have that opportunity, here comes the super.
Bit of a different start for Ojion. Tried to dash up, but Dual Kevin was ready.
Yeah, Dual Kevin's been pretty good at checking. So there we go. We've seen Ojion have some success, even against Just a Kid, by throwing out those light elbows and the towards heavy punch. Oh, but that time I just said it, and Dual Kevin was like, I'll just be outside of the range by 2 pixels.
Hey.
Yeah, you see how that sweep of G's just really causes that thunderclap a lot of problems. Oh, too far away, fishing with that towards heavy punch.
So cool to watch Dual Kevin. His G, not just very strong, but a bit different than others. Many Gs still play for Oki on every hit. He is really leveling up the V system and then making it pay off big time. Or the presidentiality system, I should say, and pay off big time.
Ojion had a little bit of a momentum right there, but Dual Kevin brought it back to neutral. Jan definitely still has the better position in towards the corner here. Oh, too far away, but throws are +5 on whiff, you know. Oh, again, that sweep. Like I said, it's just been shutting the thunderclap down, and Ojion just hasn't been able to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Of the thunderclap pressure.
Jan's done a good job at pushing Dual Kevin back, but in each instance so far, Dual Kevin has fought well from there. He's not been overwhelmed. Great confirm.
And I
saw the dash forward first to know that the link would work.
I was just about to say, too, that Ojion has the life lead, so he didn't need to press. But here we go. Here's the mix-up regular throw. Oh, God, that sweep
His reactions
again.
are incredible.
Oh,
Hello!
no!
That might be it. And it is. What a fantastic set by Dual Kevin. Although he's in loser's side, he's made grand finals, and he's done it, again, without actually losing to anybody except himself, having been DQ'd and sent to losers that way. And now in grand finals, he plays Just a Kid.
Yeah, and it's funny, too, because, like, again, we're all wearing masks in here, but you could totally tell Dual Kevin was smiling there as Just a Kid walks up. So we've got 2 players who are undefeated coming up against each other. Of course, Dual Kevin, starting on the loser side of the bracket, though, has to win 2 sets of 3 out of 5 against Just a Kid. Like I said, Dual Kevin was the person that I looked at in this top 8 that I felt like might give Just a Kid the biggest challenge.
Yeah.
And here he is, making it all the way to grand finals, as, you know, predicted, I guess. And, but Just a Kid, we've talked about how much he has leveled up, you know, throughout the years. And it's, like I said, it's really cool to watch how strong he's gotten in just a few years here.
You know, even going back to 2019 pre-pandemic, he was getting big results. Like, he was getting top 8s, but it wasn't until last year that he started getting the actual big W's.
Yeah.
And, of course, he has continued that this year, having qualified for Capcom Cup.
I mean, obviously, a lot of that help does come from the fact that, you know, Jury definitely got a lot of good changes and stuff like that, but that's happened across the board, right? It's not like, hey, you benefited because Jury got 2. That definitive patch buffed everybody. So many characters came out eating good out of that definitive patch, so.
Well, the last time that FGCombo.com at least knows that these two fought was actually in 2021 in the CPT NA Midwest.
Oh, whoa.
It may have happened since then, but the last time it did, it was a 3-0 for Dual Kevin. That said, lifetime, it's only a 55% lead in win rate for Dual Kevin, so super close. And we talked about how Justice really leveled things up, and is at this point one of the best players in the world.
You know, Just a Kid, aka Jack, as you see a lot of times, J-A-K.
AKA Young David, he told me. Looking at me, by the way.
Young David.
Young David, he wanted me to know, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Hey man, this is a good weekend for old men.
It's all good, yeah.
Shout outs for the Callisto for 9th place, GBVS.
Yes.
Getting 13th place here in Street Fighter V is young, not as young David.
No.
Compared to Just a Kid. Still youthful though.
Really looking at Just a Kid hanging on to a similar spot. It's right outside of G's easy buttons. And when he walks up a little bit, he then blocks. He's blocked all of these.
Right. I mean, but the tough thing about it is still not quite the same as Laura because that heavy kick, the standing medium kick, I mean, G's buttons have ridiculous range.
Sure. And Dual Kevin's did a great job at using those buttons, and even that range Just a Kid likes to be at to push him back. So, Just a Kid, I like moving forward. He had started to get pretty close to the corner. Mid-screen,
sure
pressures
what that
in.
Jump heavy kick from Dual Kevin was, but it actually cost him a good chunk of life, and now he has a deficit here. But he hasn't had the trigger activated. Here we go. Party time. Still no activation just yet. Holding on to that V-trigger activation. Just a Kid manages to jump out with the cross.
Look at the time.
Oh, yep, still gonna get that hit. Look, that gray life is gonna matter, and it did. It hit. Oh my gosh, he tried to go for a shimmy.
Danger! Just a Kid will end up skating through.
Love G's little time over reaction. He's like, what, really?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, what a whip punish by Just a Kid. Has to spend the bar to do it, but he's got plenty of meter. Might as well spend it. Oh, God, that answer. That's nerfed, too, by the way. That crouching heavy punch was nerfed, so it wasn't as good at doing that. Level 1 presidentiality. I'm sorry. Is it? Yes, that's level 1. I always forget. Is it 0, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3?
Who cares? I don't know. This is level 2 in my opinion.
Okay.
I really don't know.
Activation time. Just a Kid coming in here for the pressure. That Feng Shui engine activated. There it is. Not quite enough to stun, but just needs one more hit. There it is. The shimmy is going to find its mark, and Just a Kid taking game number 1. Again, just needs to win the one set, get 3 games in there, and he will be the Frosty Faustings champion.
We talked about how last year he got 9th place at this event, and how since then he's been killing it. Continues to look great.
Again, that standing medium kick from Jury, such a powerful, it's always been a really powerful move. It's just Jury's kit had never been strong enough to make that standing medium kick effective enough. But now, obviously, like you said, Jury considered one of those just outside of the top. But again, there's a lot of characters in that area, so that's what's really great.
It's a wide high tier.
Yes. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's maybe only Zangief can be considered low tier, but I think the worst you get is mid in this game.
Doing a good job at forcing Dual Kevin backwards, but with that V-trigger one ready to go, he's Just a Kid either blocking low or active. Yes. Yep, lots of crouch blocks just in case. Not at the right time though, as Dual Kevin found the moment.
Watch your toes. Here we go.
All the Jury fans are doing that anyway, but Just a Kid's got to pay attention to it too.
Taking advantage of that presidentiality boost in V-trigger 1. See Dual Kevin going with the V-trigger 1 instead of 2 that we've been seeing, and now he has the life lead.
And not much time.
But watch out, that V-trigger activation of the Feng Shui engine. There we go. Oh, he interrupts it. That was beautiful. So spins the bar to get the activation. Just trying to wear the timer down. And he checks. I love it. I love it. Just the Kid probably thought he was just going to block and just try to stay very defensive. But instead, Dual Kevin on the offense a little bit, taking that actively. Oh, gonna get the cross up. Yep.
Very few jumps, but he's had excellent timings when he has.
It's an art, man.
Yeah.
Art reading when to
Again,
jump.
a lot of it is him at this range, walking up and blocking a little bit now and then, but not at the right moment here. Dual Kevin finds it yet again.
Yeah, good single hit confirmed, but we got the EX wake up. You see the quick rise from Dual Kevin. Oh no, the anti-air is not gonna find its mark. And so Dual Kevin is in the corner now.
Suddenly in. He plays such a slippery jury. Man.
Oh, what? Wake up buttons in the command throw. Raw, I don't think that was supposed to be raw activation, but
It all worked out.
yep, here we go. All the way to the corner. Actually, is it going to spend the meter here? Is this going to kill? No, it can't possibly kill. Oh my gosh, it's so close. And just walk up jab. Walk up jab. It was not even a counter hit. So I'm not sure what it was that Just a Kid tried to do on wake up over there. It wasn't wake
Maybe
up
red
button.
command grab and
Yeah.
tried to skedaddle. Hold up on that joystick.
Okay. Okay.
It's a chance for pressure, and Just a Kid takes it. Seeing that it didn't pay off long term, he tried to go back to that neutral position where, again, he's had some success, but we see Dual Kevin weaving his way through to that.
Trying to slowly walk Just
Yeah.
a Kid to the corner right now. Oh, too far away. I like the idea of what Just a Kid was trying to do. Get that V-break knockdown to push away from the corner, but he's managed to fight his way into the center of the stage. But again, Dual Kevin just slowly walking him backwards again. And that is the result of having better range with G than Jury.
It's also Just a Kid's choice. He likes playing like that. We saw that in previous sets too.
Ooh.
And with her movement speed, as we just saw, she can be in so fast.
Yep.
Even without trigger. You know, after that happened, Just a Kid and Dual Kevin looked at each other and kind of giggled at that dash forward and the button stolen time.
I always love seeing the player interactions in between matches. Oh no, bad confirmed by Dual Kevin. And look at this, Just a Kid coming in here. Oh, activation, and here we go. Oh, side switch, okay. I thought he was gonna try to corner carry him all the way, but he says this goes for the side switch.
His jumps are so good.
He's gotten out of the corner just by raw jumping so often.
Yes.
Awkward timing.
Yeah.
No more V-trigger.
But Just a Kid's is ready to go. So again, we see him playing at this range. He could dash in, he tries it.
Oh, he does get in there. Okay. Oh, makes it out of there. No command grabs for you, Just a Kid. Now at tournament game.
We saw him get hit for trying to jump out of a command grab, but this time he was correct. Command grab it was. He continues to hold that spot on screen. The implied threats of sudden forward movement, of jumping forward. He just did it again. The timings are so good. You know that G's got a fantastic anti-air set, and yet
Right.
Just a Kid is making it work.
It's like I said, man, there's just some sixth sense that some of these players have that are like, yeah, jump, no.
Yeah.
And it works out. Of course, there's probably a lot of reads into it.
Of course.
Behavior on what the opponent wants to do. Dual Kevin here down quite a bit. Of course, G has that ability to snowball.
He's He's not quite there on the V trigger. He may be shortly. Oh, Just Kid backs off. Trying to deny that easy activation, easy full meter, I should say, 4 activation. Here we go. Dual Kevin at the bank. No, it's Just a Kid. Activation is here!
Oh,
Match point. Tournament point.
2
for
kick
Just a
throws
Kid.
in a row. Just a Kid definitely in Dual Kevin's head right now. Has all the reads, and like you said, I feel like so much of it has to do with just those raw jumps that he's been able to get. Been disrupting Dual Kevin's neutral game so much.
Slippery, slimy jury, just slithering all over the place. Manages to get in yet again. The little vacuum effect to the rescue.
Tournament point right now.
Oh, okay. Dual Kevin with an opportunity here. He tried to jump away.
V-shift.
Didn't combo off of the close medium punch.
There was the V-shift, and it did get Just a Kid out. He's got the corner. He's got super, and if the proper combo, he is on deck to take the tournament. Dual Kevin knows that.
Yep. Just get hit with a standing fierce and a somersault. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. And Dual Kevin has this V-trigger ready to be activated.
No!
Oh, no! Just an execution error. And you see Dual Kevin, he is mashing the trigger. He's like, why didn't this come out? Why didn't this come out? He tried to do EX, I think, and it just did not come out as the EX. But as a result, Just a Kid is the Frosty Faustings champion, king of the Midwest, Just a Kid.
Continues to be not just one of the best players from this region, but again, as I said earlier, I really think he's one of the best players in the world at this point. I'm so looking forward to how he will do at Capcom Cup coming up soon.
Oh, yeah.
4th place at Defend the North not too long ago. 7th place top 8 at EVO this year. He got 1st place again at CPT North America Midwest. So as you said, and I think
Just
you're
a Kid
right,
clutches it
king of the
out
Midwest
playing with Jury.
right now.
Absolutely.
Taking a look back here at how much control he often had. I don't want to read Dual Kevin out of this situation. He certainly threatened big time in some moments. Think back to what if he had done the EX, right? In that last moment. Like, we could still be playing this. So he played great in many ways. Again, he had to do it without losing a match. Because
He should have had to be double eliminated.
yeah. No, not at all. That was his bad.
No. Yeah, for sure.
But he played awesomely after that, all throughout this tournament, taking actually the longest path, but for a bracket reset that you could take.
And honestly, he had some close matches too. Just Pokey was right there to be able to defeat Dual Kevin, but he managed to clutch that one out.
That's right, yeah.
Got all the way here to grand finals, but again, Just a Kid is just the king of the Midwest at this point in time. If you want to, see right there that, that was supposed to be an EX right
Unfortunate.
there.
Shout out to Just a Kid for how well he took advantage of that. But yeah, you see, he knew, right? Obviously, So
exactly.
unfortunate situation for Dual Kevin, but nevertheless, 3-1 victory for Just a Kid. 1st place for him. 2nd place, Dual Kevin. 3rd place, OG Yon made an awesome run, really deep stab in this tournament. Again, been a strong player for a long time. I'll see him at the 3rd strike. Casuals later on. I'm looking forward to that. And in 4th place, hey, hats off to Chris D. Again, he told me earlier that this was the first big top 8 major that he had made, and he felt very happy about that. He played great. He ends up going out, as I said, at 4th place. That's an awesome result. So 5th places were Marine and Cold Pipe. Marine's been in these moments before and gets up to that yet again. Hats off to her.
Cold Pipe.
She's cool. I'm really happy for her. But yeah, Cold Pipe
with the Zangief.
So
Oh
cool.
my God.
So cool. Yeah, and not just Zangief, but V-Trigger 2 Zangief. Very fun to watch. And you could see great footsies on that guy. We're hoping to see more of that. 7th places were Wash Your Hands Cody. Mentioned before, really strong Cody player. And Just Pokey, as you said, almost took it over Dual Kevin to be further than 7th place. Didn't end up like that. It ended up as 7th place for Just Pokey.
All right, and I think we're going to have the medal presentation to our top 8 players that you just listed through. Let's go to the stage.
Where are you on me? Wah, wah, wah. I'm not in the shot. It's okay. Huh? Nah. Once the camera's on. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Street Fighter V top 8. We're gonna do the awards ceremony. We got Lizard Man up on stage handing out the medals. Up in 7th place, we have Wash Your Hands. Also tied for 7th place, Just Pokey.